Hello, everyone, from the We Build That Wall team, building that um, little section of wall down near, I think it's El Paso, and it's just like a half a mile up by the mountains. And everyone else who doesn't know what I'm talking about, these guys are awesome. They built this section of wall from donation money only. So no taxes, no tax breaks from people who are donating. It's just pure extra money that people wanted to give, and they donated millions of dollars. And these guys built a wall combined with like a sensor system, combined with like a tower, and they're just giving it to the Border Patrol, who really wanted it. They said we need this section guarded because just look into it. But what's awesome is that, I mean, it's like a birthday gift for me because, I mean, I just love hearing about stuff like this. My birthday was at the start of June, and these guys did all this with donation money, and they're not just protecting U.S. from invaders or from criminals to just come in, but they're also protecting these girls, these women. Apparently, this is a very highly trafficked area for these girls to be brought in, forced in from Central America or from Mexico or somewhere to just be trafficked and to be used. And now that's blocked. It's stopped, and people were trying to stop this. The Mexican cartel or someone was trying to stop the operation from happening, and someone in the city there was trying to stop it. But they finished building it all on private land, all with donated money, and that's just great. I mean, it just goes to show that even when our government can get corrupt, you got some people who care and who just want to do the right thing, and they put a wall where it's needed. I mean, the only thing going over there is, as far as I know, it's just really bad stuff. I don't know of anything good going across, through those trails. And protecting those women and those girls who are not even Americans, probably, from being sold up here and raped and all that's happening, that's great. Um, I hope you guys keep building and keep filling in all those gaps and keep showing this country really what matters, and showing this country who they really are, who people are voting for, or what people are trying to argue for, and what's going on. I mean, you're leading by example, and you're showing that you're willing to help and do the right thing and show the results of what you can do, and doing it efficiently and for a less cost than what was proposed to the government from companies that are just trying to make money from a deal with the government. I mean, that's pretty cool. So I just want to say thank you. I'm a veteran, but I don't know if that really matters. I mean, I consider myself kind of like a technology person more than anything. But I mean, just it means a lot to see that this is happening, and I think it's cool that like a veteran started this whole thing. A guy who lost his legs and his arm and everything is basically kind of starting the whole operation and getting all the donations started. So I really hope you guys can help fill in those gaps and actually see, what's going on. It adds another perspective. It's something that you're not just depending on the government or the border patrol agents or people who are necessarily just getting a paycheck from the government or something like that to really have an extra perspective on the situation. You guys have your own goals, your own insight, and in another kind of more abstract sense, that fills in a gap that's missing from the situation. You always need someone who's independent in a situation. You always need someone who actually cares and who actually has their own, love. Because you can never really solve a problem, I believe, personally, with just money or with just an organization or something like that. Like, there always has to be an element of actually um, caring and sacrificing and things like that. Um, Things are so easily corrupted at every level. So, um, yeah. I hope the news of this spreads. I hope people just tell their families and tell their friends, and it just spreads, and more people find out, like, oh man, I should support that, even if it's Democrats and things like that. Because you're not just building this wall of separation. I mean, you're building a wall with you're building a protective system that the Border Patrol agents need to use. I mean, they're already there anyway, and it's just a tool to assist them with what they're already, you know, supposed to do, and it's not meant to keep people from doing what is okay for them to do, from coming in the right way, and things like that. To get protection from their country or things like that, they can still do that. So I just hope the word spreads and this thing really gets rolling. I mean, I think you guys can keep going and keep filling in more gaps, keep just assisting the Border Patrol, because there's so many people that care. But that video, I saw some videos, it barely has 500,000 views. I think the whole country needs to see what's going on, and maybe our government will step up and realize, wow, we need to help with this more. We need to investigate more and see what's really going on, see if there's some kind of corruption going on where people are getting paid off and things like that. So appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to seeing your guys' future videos. Bye.